everyone, I'm Becky.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're doing Bickering Book Reviews. Today we're talking about Built to Last by Erin Hahn, which I got off of NetGalley.
Same.
So this book is about, it's a little bit of a love triangle. It's a little bit of lost loves. There's a lot of tropes involved here. So Shelby Springfield is the main character, and she was the star of this like big tween/teen show on cable. And her co-stars were Cameron and Lyle. And she and Cameron, right before the show ended, had like this flirtatious thing that kind of became a little bit more. And then he went away to college and she never saw him again. And she got involved with the other star, Lyle, who became like a big, big star. Kind of felt like he was supposed to be almost like a Justin Timberlake. Just because of like the trajectory. Because how he became a really big star was he wrote an album about how she cheated on him and broke his heart while he was cheating on her. So they break up and Shelby reaches out to Cameron. He shows up, but he's like, nothing can happen. And he leaves. So then it bounces ahead like 5-6 years. And Shelby has like left Hollywood. She lives in Michigan. She helps her father restore houses. She's like really into like rebuilding old woodwork. And she gets this opportunity to possibly do like a home renovation TV show. And so she flies to California, and it turns out that Lyle, who is kind of evil, will be the showrunner, and they will only make the show if Cameron, who also happens to be there, is her co-star. And Cameron's like still kind of smitten with her and basically will do whatever she wants. So he agrees to it, and he goes back to Michigan with her, and they pick a house to flip. And as they flip the house, like there's flirting and feelings and maybe like romance developing. And I really liked
it, but I didn't.
I really liked it. I enjoyed it. I mean, like, yes, it's not like the deepest book in the world. It's not like
I didn't like the characters. I didn't like the characters, and I didn't care about the characters and their romance until about halfway through the book.
See, and I didn't like I was okay with the characters. To me, it was just like a really fun like romance. Not even necessarily fun. It was just I mean, like I kept thinking like this should be a movie. Like this is like flirty.
I didn't care about the romance. I didn't care. Like
yeah,
I didn't
really
care. And there was like nothing for me to grab onto. And then what really, really frustrated me is they would say that certain things were true about the characters, but they would never actually show these truths about the characters. And like so like their love trajectory for each other like wasn't believable.
Well, I didn't. What do you mean they would say things and then
like different emotional things as far as like with family members, and I don't have an specific example because I don't want to give anything away, but like they would say certain emotional there were certain emotional truths about the past between different characters, and like they never actually showed that kind of past. There was no proof of it.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Like I said, see, I just enjoyed it. I thought, I mean, like yes, it is a very cookie cutter, like lost love, came back into your life kind of book. But I was okay with that. I was like, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I really liked Cameron. I liked I liked the interactions with Shelby. I liked like the trajectory of how like she was trying to get her life back together. And I also thought that it was interesting because I think it's showing up more and more. Like she was like this bad girl, wild child, and none of it was true. It was all like the creation of her ex-boyfriend in the media.
I don't know. I didn't really like Cam, especially when I listened to it. I wasn't a big fan of the audiobook reader, I think. I can't tell if it was the audiobook reader or just who Cam was. His perspective felt more sterile. It felt more like a newspaper article just telling me what's going on. I don't know. And like, but I guess when I read, because I was switching between listening to it and reading it, and I did enjoy it more when I read it.
I don't know. I didn't have it, like I said, and like I didn't have high expectations. Like I went into it was going to be like a kind of fun romance book with like home renovations, and that's what I felt like what I got. So I enjoyed it. And to me, it moved really quick. It was fluffy. I mean, I don't really have anything else to say. Like, it wasn't like the great American novel. There wasn't a lot written, but to me, it served its purpose and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, I did not.
So we might as well just rate it. So our rating system starts top with 5 unicorns. We go down to 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, it's a horse.
I'm at 2 unicorns. I really did not enjoy reading this book.
See, I'm at 4. Like, I would read another book in this universe. Like, because I'm assuming that the friend who was a former country singer, I'm like, she's gonna have a book. I'll read her book.
Yeah. And the distillery owners, I'm surprised they don't already have a book.
Right, because I did kind of feel like they should, and no, because I mean, I think we've read everything Erin Hahn's written.
Yeah,
so that is where we are on Built to Last, and we'll see you around.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
Bye.